what do we say about additive inverse? Always end in zero. They're opposites. They're the same number, just a different value. This from last week, you might have missed. I did post these notes as well as a video in Google Classroom. If you missed last Monday, definitely make sure you go back and get what you need. But we discussed integers. That's all positive and negative numbers, which is different from sixth grade. Absolute values of numbers, this is from zero. And then, of course, additive inverse, two numbers with a sum of zero, which in other words are those opposites. We discussed using a number line, advertise, as well as standard algorithm. Today, we're moving into subtracting integers. We discussed it a little bit last week. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to copy that down. Subtracting integers. Log in at 9, E-N-I. In the Kahoot, 9. Okay, 9. Every Monday, you get a weekly newsletter, pretty much detailing what we'll be over for the week, standards, as well as vocabulary, as well as their main content, so that when you get home with your math book, if you need to go back and pull it out to reference the things you think. All right, so it says subtraction integers is the same as adding the opposite. The first number remains the same, change the subtraction sign to an addition sign, change the second number to the opposite, and then follow a strategy for adding integers such as a number line or advertise. All right, case in point, this problem. We got 5 minus 3. First number, what's going to happen? You missed that whole first number, but okay. All right, then what? Which will be? All right, so now we have 5 minus 5 plus a negative 3. What strategy? Number line or advertise? Number line? All right, 5 will be up here, and then that minus cell will be going to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Should end up where? Good job. For those who weren't here and we discussed advertise, we got 5 plus a negative 3. So that means we would do 5 positive or put an addition sign in it. We got 3 negative. So do the same again, square it again. Then of course we'll match up those pairs that lined up equally. Get rid of them, and what we left with will be our answer, which is 2 positives. Any questions about it? The way we can look at it, number line, advertise. Everybody got what you need? Uh-huh. All right, have a look at that one. Follow those steps. First number stay the same. Change that subtraction to an addition sign. And then that second number becomes the opposite. So if we keep that trend, how will we rewrite this? Good job. 4 plus negative 4. What you notice about 4 and negative 4? Don't tell me they're the same. They're opposite. And what do we know about opposites? Equals 0. Have we pulled out a calculator? We don't need them yet. You learn these strategies now, I promise that if we move and these numbers get bigger, I promise it'll be beneficial. Any questions about 4 minus 4? And then that looks like what we used to since kindergarten. Was anybody see it right? All right, you don't have to write word problems, but we're gonna look at it. It says Renee is playing a game online. If she gets a total of 25 points, she will have a new high score. She currently had negative 5 points. What is the difference between a high score of 25 points and the number of points she currently has? Test taking strategy with word problems. If I read it and I don't understand it, I need to do what? I need to reread the question. So we reread this question, then I need to start looking at keywords and information. What's important? 25 points. Currently got negative 5. What is the difference? So that last thing I'm gonna do is look at that question. Because that question is pretty much gonna let you know which number comes in the front and then what follows behind it. So it said, what is the difference between a high score of 25 points? What came first? So 25 in the beginning, they used the word difference. So we know that means what? So go ahead and put subtraction. And then it says the number of points she currently has. How much does she currently have? Negative 5. So reread the question. The end of it pretty much gonna let you know what it needs to be. It's gonna tell you what comes first. Put that subtraction sign at the end of your second number. So now that we have written it, we're gonna rearrange it according to those steps. What happened to the first number? Then what? And then what? Where you step? Where you step? Good job. And then change to the opposite. So now we got 25 plus 5, which will give us what? 30 points. Questions about it? Reread the question, especially when it starts saying what is the difference. Pay attention to what comes first and then what's going to come after that. Follow that step. I promise you will be okay. Everybody got what you need? All right, you can go ahead and draw your number line. Same as before, you don't have to write the word problem. Just hope you're making a mental note of how they look. And read. Rob is trying to read for 30 minutes each Saturday. He only read for 20 minutes last Saturday. He represents the amount of time he was short of. Total 30 minutes is negative 10 minutes. This Saturday, he wants to make up the difference between the number of minutes he used to read on Saturday and the number of minutes he was short last Saturday. How many minutes will Rob need to read this Saturday? It was quite a bit of it, so we may want to reread. So after you reread it, somebody tell us some keywords and information. A total of 30 minutes.
30 minutes each Saturday.
30 minutes each Saturday. He read 20 minutes last Saturday, and they denoted that as negative 10. I'm gonna erase this in there. So they denoted that as negative 10 because he was short those 30 minutes. All right, somebody said difference. Difference between what? How much does he use to read on Saturday?
30 minutes.
30. They said different, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that subtraction sign. What else? I'll reread it. And the number of minutes he was short last Saturday. Number of minutes short last Saturday. Negative 10. Go back up here. He was short those 30 minutes as negative 10. So that's what I mean about reading and rereading. So notice how, as a 7th grader, they may give you some numbers that we don't even need, like 20. We don't need 20 right now. So definitely pay attention to that. So now we rewrite that. How would it look if we rewrite it?
30 plus 10.
30 plus 10. Good job. First stayed the same. Subtraction went to addition. That changed to the opposite. And I write it right below it so you can see the difference in your steps. And what's 30 plus 10? They gave us a number line. Anytime they give you a number line, they typically want you to represent that on your number line. So we'll come over here to 30. And we're just going to take them 10 hops to land on 40. Any questions about it? Everybody got what you need? I give you about 30 seconds to a minute to have a look at that problem and see if you can. All right, somebody read it to us. Come on, we We second graders. Somebody supposed to know how to read. All right, what's important? Yeah, when I say what's important, I don't care if we gotta mark up that whole problem. We're gonna do exactly this and make sure we only need what we need. So Chanel pointed out the temperature at noon, she pointed out the temperature at 6, and then she reread the end that said between noon and the 6 temperature. Noon came first. What was noon temperature? So that would be -4 minus 6 p.m. temperature. Good job. So now, following that same process, how can we rewrite it?
4 plus 12.
-4, don't forget the first number stay the same, plus, and then, yes, a positive 12. Start at -4, plus tell me we're going right. This time, recognize the count by what? 2. So when we move, make sure we count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Should have came up with 8. Who came up with 8? Good job. Any questions about it? Read and reread. They give me a number line. Guess what? I'm gonna make sure I use that number line. We should say no problem when they try to at least give you some type of strategy that you can use to get there. Everybody got what you need?
Yes, no.
I move too quick, just say. I used the most of my 50 minutes. All right, read it to yourself. Think about what's asked. Give you about 30 minutes, 30 seconds to a minute. See if you can write the expression and see if you can attempt to solve. Hello. Barber. All right, somebody read it to us. Come on, you gotta read loud for that. All right, talk to us. What's important? 20 points to win. All right, difference between the number of points she needs to win, which would be how much? 20 minus, and she got -10. Good job. So we rewrite that. How we write that is? And what is 20 plus 10? 30 points. Questions about it? Everybody got what you need? All right, go ahead and have a look at it, and then I'm gonna give you a strategy. Yeah. So notice what the top said, a number line. So you can draw a number line to help you determine it. Think about what it says. Then you can figure it out. And then I'm gonna give you a strategy. Remember, when especially don't look at answers. I don't look at true, false, stuff like that. That's why I tell you, make sure you got some work or explanation with whatever you have. I do not look at true, false. Tell me true, you need to have a number line or math expression or something to prove why you're saying what you're saying. All right, now I'm gonna give you a piece to add to your notes. If the values are on the same side of zero, and notice when I'm talking or teaching, I talk as I type and I talk as I write. So that means don't wait until I finish to want to start writing. If the values are on the same side of zero, we're going to subtract the absolute values. If the values are on the different sides of zero, come on, baby, just come on in and have a seat. Good morning, I am Ms. Walker. I do 7th and 8th grade math. If the values are on different sides of zero, we're going to add the absolute values. Hello? No, it didn't have the writing on the bottom. That's the one you need. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Today we're in the process of finishing up half notes. They ain't got to tell the whole classroom. I hope it will be soon. Got some other stuff from the first week that I need to get to, but it won't today or at the moment. So two things, if the values are on the same side of zero, we're going to subtract those absolute values. And if the values are on different sides of zero, we're going to add those absolute values. Once again, what is absolute value? Huh? What does it tell you? Absolute value. Absolute value. That was a vocabulary word for last week. Absolute value. A number is from zero. So if I put absolute value and you don't know what absolute value is, can you answer that question? So remember, if you don't know vocabulary to ask, you cannot answer a question in which you don't know the vocabulary to answer. Two things. If they're on the same side of zero, add the absolute values. If they're on different sides of zero, we're going to subtract those absolute values. So let's have a look. They said 23 and -8. They're on the same side or different? Different? They're on the same side or different? Different, what we gonna do? Okay, I'm wondering if y'all still see the stuff up here that I'm talking about. Same side, different side. Add. 23 plus 8. Oh, that would be true. That would mean. Take the two numbers, add and subtract the absolute value. All right, number 2, we got negative 6 and 15, same side or different side? Different, so what are we gonna do? Add, so that'll be 6 plus 15. Do that on paper.
21.
Now stuff like this, I'm like, Jimmy, wait on nobody tell me that. Is that what they said?
No.
So then we'll try the next one, negative 7, negative 13, same side or different? What are we gonna do? Subtract like you normally would, big number minus small number, 13 minus 7. Is that what they got? Looking at the last one, 19, negative 15, same side or different? Add or subtract? 19 plus 15? Is that what they got?
No.
But I said, if you learn these little tricks I teach you, you won't have no issue. So from last week, stuff be hanging up on the wall. So when I ask for vocabulary or something that you don't know and can't easily find your notes, read the wall because typically you over there. Any questions about it? What did we went over today? What you learned about subtracting them? Subtracting them is the same as what? Adding. Don't just say the opposite. You gotta put it together. Subtracting them is the same as. Oh, I need you out of that. Subtracting them is the same as.
Adding up.
Add the opposite. The more you say it, the more it retains. No, don't get talk to me and everybody to repeat what I say, because that means the more I say it to myself, the more I get it. So subtracting them is the same as. Add the opposite. I remember that, and I remember to keep that first number. Middle sign, I'll change to addition, and then the second number, I'll go to the opposite. What strategy have we been using? Number 1, amplify. Even if we don't have them, we all should know how to draw them. And then I gave us an example earlier of how we can draw. And then today is a little bit of standard algorithm. Have we used the calculator? It's all just based on those small computation numbers and learning those processing those rules. I said, if you learn those and tricks I give you, you'll be okay at 7th grade math. You don't know how to listen and take good notes, you probably gonna do it.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna struggle and you may fail. I ain't gonna somebody even work. You got instruction today, so what does that mean for tonight? You got homework. Your homework you're supposed to about 3:15. 3 questions on adding and subtracting integers. I just stated and I'll repeat again, I don't look at what? I don't look at answers. I look at work. Either I'm gonna see the work, I'm gonna see an explanation. You're gonna tell me something, but I do not look at answers. You can begin to prepare your belongings.